Hello and welcome back to Total Crypto for another video. And in today's video, we'll be diving into XRP as we can see some nice price action happening right now. And as we can see right now, with the bottom of this level here of 33 cents and all the way to the current price, it's been curving its way up for a potentially huge and massive move to the upside. This lovely move right here, curving all the way and potentially hitting back up to 84 cents and beyond. Now, if you find that interesting, then stick around for the video and let's roll the intro. Alright guys, so as we're on XRP, it looks like that we are currently, let me just zoom in a little bit, it looks like that we are currently sitting at around about 54 cents. We have made a 4% pullback back into the zone. As we can see here, we cleared the validation of all the green candles there and likely to hit anywhere in that price zone here where we have more liquidity trapped in this zone there. As we noticed here, we broke down, then we came all the way back up, but then we started making further correction moves back to the down. Now it's quite healthy if you look at the overall chart from the XRP. Just going to zoom in a bit more for more clarity, and most importantly, you've also noticed the volume here has dropped as well. So what does this mean? It means the volume has dropped. We're now clearing back, because we're coming back now to clear this validation right there, and it looks like this could be a major support area anywhere between the yellow and the red line. Once we do hit the support area over here, we should be looking to bounce away back up to the top. Something like this. Now, it might not happen exactly like this, but we should, however, come back into the zone right there. To look more of something like this, and once we do come back into this area here, we should be looking for a trade to go back up to around about 67 cents or 68 cents mark. Now, if this was to play out, what sort of percentage would we be looking? We'll be looking at approximately 39 to 40%, and that's a quite decent trade to have if you're an intraday trader, which means if you have to leverage X, you can do 10x for instance, only if you're an experienced trader and you know how leverage works. And bear in mind, you got to make sure that your risk management, is under control. Then if you set 10x leverage, that you're looking at approximately 400% or even more on your trade. Now that is quite juicy gains to be had. Otherwise, if you've got bags of XRP, it might be worth waiting for us to come back down in this zone right there, or in this area here, so you can stock up more and go all the way back up to the top. Now, on the bullish side of things from XRP, if we do end up going up, the bullish case scenario would be, let's say for instance, we do break up to around about 68 cents, and once we do clear this recent high, then the next target would be on the white line, and that's 82 cents. Reason why that is because once again, we only see red candles all the way down from the top to the bottom, which means that's the invalidation, and chances are we should be able to break up to the upside. Now, usually when we see something like this, we don't typically see like a breakup straight away unless there's a major flood occurs within the XRP. But if there isn't if there is an explosive movement up, that's only because if you look down, if you don't see a lot of volume there, then it means it might likely to do something like this, come back down, and eventually after this retest here, we should be making our way back up to 81 cents. So that means you could either wait for us to pull back in this zone right there, go in for a long, and then you could try to hold to get up to 82 cents. Now the trick to this is, once you do enter here for a long and we do come around about this zone up here, you want to see firstly how you react in this zone. If we shoot straight up, fine, you can take a profit there. But if you're hodling, it doesn't really matter so much because your goal is to get yourself a load of bags whenever the price goes down. Otherwise, if you're an intraday trader, you really want to be paying attention what goes on right here before we move our way back up to this zone. And that would be quite an amazing trade to have, because if we were to trade down here for a long to get up to the yellow to white line, that's about a 61% move, and that is quite decent. Actually, it's a very good move there. If you use the leverage XR, even 2x, you're looking at 124%. That's pretty decent gains. And I also tend to look at the weekly chart only because it gives us more of a direct bias in terms of where XRP is heading for the short term, and it gives a clearer view how the chart is set up for the long haul. Now, I hope you find this useful and informative, but just to please all of my audiences, we can also look at the daily to give us more of a very shorter term from how the chart is looking like. Alright, so as we can see in the short time frame, it looked like this is the big move that made it way up, and then as we started going down, we started to staircase our way down to retest around about our support area, which is our interest area. But just in case, if we don't break down to anywhere in this zone, it might be worth thinking of longing around about on the yellow line right here with a move to go on the upside. So if I was you guys, don't be predicting, just be reactive and see what happens here. If we do eventually make a green candle, like an engulfing one here, or you see like 2 green candles printing right there, then it might be good to go to enter a trade for a long position right here to go all the way up there. And remember, that will give us approximately around about 28-27%, and that is still quite a decent trade to be had, and that is for your short-term traders. But if you're looking at long for the long haul, what we can do is, if we go back up to the 1 weekly chart, and then you will notice that, oh hang on, here we are, then you will notice once we do eventually break the white line, then our next target should be, let's have a look, that's it, then our next target should essentially be $1.21, and that'd be like a really important sentiment price for XRP, because as we do eventually break, let me bring this up, if we do eventually break the $1.22, we should really be hitting around about $2 very easily within the coming weeks once we do break up from here. Now, if you did find it interesting and informative, then please give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so I can keep you updated with the latest count of XRPs. And for the next XRP video, there might be some fundamentals along with the trade to give a bit more of an insight to how you can trade whilst checking the fundamentals. But most importantly, the price action is the king. So if you like this channel on XRP, then you might also like this video on the next episode from Total Crypto. Until then, I'll see you all soon.